Hi, welcome back to the UCF pregame show where we are off to a dog shit start. 1-1. Got hammered by the Hurricanes. Barely survived the Bulls of USF. I mean, 50-31, but let me tell you, I threw 4 picks. They fumbled 4 times. That was the only reason I won. UConn, then the Big 12, which is tough. So we will see. I have no touchdown passes yet. The quarterback of 0 and 8. 0 on the TDs, 8 on the pick. We went with the backup too, so we're going 0 and 9 to start the season. So let's take on the Huskies.
A live look at Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. Little gets the blood boiling. White lies a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk.
You still working?
Go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Connecticut Huskies and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack,
oh, nice. I'll play my UTEP after that then. I got to throw a touchdown this game. Can't believe I should have next team.
Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Playing this for the dumbest trophy in all of college football. Conflict trophy when they were in the, I guess the AAC together. So it's CON and then FL for Florida and then ICT for Connecticut. It's dumb. They like put a box for each other. They both suck.
Running inside, it's Christian. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
It's all about playing all the trophy games, trying to win them as like a side goal.
They'll try the counter.
You know, just play it out or something against the kids.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no
good luck.
Flag.
I think you're bowl eligible to win, right?
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Snagged out of the air. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing
These ain't helping the offense.
right around the goal line. The Knights
Fort
offense
Myers
will go to
scored.
work for the first time in this one. Winston Watkins Jr. came over in the portal in the offseason from Ole Miss. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. They'll run for it with Watson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Oh, I thought I fucking had it.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running to Green. Could be an alley. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, UConn! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man,
Thanks, so terrible to see
come
right now.
out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Snowed under by the defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Blasted as he lets it go. That's caught. It's Watkins. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Lewis. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The run inside. It's Simon. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, UCF!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. After the 9-yard completion, a wide open playbook on 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Pulls and fires complete. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got it on the right. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hart. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Handoff from the gun. Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Reeder. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He got it. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Hart. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Simon. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, what a move.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got a little space. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here and stay on the field.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. There he goes. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. UConn quick to the line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Well, they weren't able to come up with the completion on that play, but let's point out a positive here. How about the pass pro up front by this offensive line? They did an outstanding job giving their quarterback time.
Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. This UConn offense really has it going. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense trying to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working that wide receiver screen. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance.
Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game.
Throws for the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Give to the back. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Looking to get it in. And he will score.
Only a touchdown.
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the first half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hart. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 11 team, the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the Demon Deacons coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This coach knows the importance of that win. It gets into 2-2 on the year after a nice road victory. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the bounce house. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The Knights head coach told me at the half, they have got to use this home team's energy and enthusiasm to their benefit. As you know, this game has a lot of implications. It could separate them in the conversation for the college football playoff, but they have got to have a little better performance here to start the third. We'll see if this home crowd gives them the energy that they need.
Holly, thank you. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the end.
There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Simon. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCF! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Finds his man. It's Boyd. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Huskies want to pick up the tempo. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Hart. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Porter. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up with a massive fumble recovery.
Fires one high and deep. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window.
Here's a little room there. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Tries to get it on the ground. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. And the Huskies with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure coming. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion, now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm. And I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Knights. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UConn offense goes back to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Here's a heat. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Give to the single back. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He sacked. This defense all over it.
Well, after putting up 5 sacks in their last game, this defense was hungry for more coming into this one, and they knew it was going to be maybe a little bit tougher going up against this offensive line. They've had some struggles in this game so far getting to the QB, but they finally got to him.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UConn going back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Running inside, it's Christian. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I hate the coverage on that 3rd down, guys. There's just way too much cushion, making it too easy between the QB and receiver there. The next time they get in a 3rd down situation, similar down in distance, they've got to play press coverage and make this offense earn.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. With the catch, it's Porter. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Christian. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under could have been worse. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. There's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Breaks away in the middle. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Breaks into the open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. with the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
To go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Christian. At the 35, he's got more. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. And play stop for just a second as there is an injured Knight on the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. The Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He wants it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Quarterback may change this route. Running into the open space. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They give to the right with Watson. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a second and long. On the move. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback. Going for it all. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside. It's Simon. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Just feeds the running back. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching